going on, Jerome? What's going on, Poppies? We're back for another 7-round Minnesota Vikings mock draft. Now, it is fun to play around with different scenarios and situations, and in this one, so Matthew Stafford traded to the Rams, taking an option off the table for the San Francisco 49ers, and is the demand, is the itch there to reunite Kirk Cousins with Kyle Shanahan by the Bay? Ooh, it's going to cost you, Chief. It is. So the Vikings, in our scenario, were able to leverage Kirk Cousins to San Francisco for the Niners' number 12 overall pick and their second-round pick, number 44 overall. Vikings in business, baby. So what we're going to do, so I paused the draft. The first two picks off the board were Trevor Lawrence at 1, yes. And the Jets won Jamar Chase at 2, where kind of surprising, but it is what it is. But we're in a really interesting situation where, barring a trade for Deshaun, which would be sexy in itself. The Vikings do have the trade ammunition to maneuver and go up for the future franchise guy, since they have 2 first-round picks, nearly back-to-back at 12 and 14. They're back in the second round, and then they just have an amazing, sexy pile of third, fourth, and fifth-round picks. So let's see what we can do. So the Dolphins on the horn at 3. They're going to be in the market for adding some young talent on the team. Maybe they're ready to go with a Tua. So let's see what their appetite is. 2 ones to come up to 3. Nah, 2 ones and a 2. They will say yes to that, but I'm not ready to give up that second round pick quite yet. So I do want to partake in a bunch of these mid round picks, but we will start off with a 4 and a 5. That could get it done. See what they say. And if they decline, we'll add an extra 5th round pick. I don't know. Do you add the 6th? No. We will add a 6. Just send this thing over. Now, you certainly could offer, a future second, potentially even a future first if you really want to get up there. But so trade is in. Second, the two first round picks, 12, 14, and then was it 4, 5, 6? Okay, no smoke off my nose, and we're going for it, man. We're going for it. So moving on from Kirk Cousins, it's been real, it's been fun, it has been real fun, and just getting our guy, Zach, Jerome, Ezekiel, Wilson, ooh, baby, the Storm and Mormon. Let's go. So the Vikings just sort of fall ass backward into this. Matthew Stafford, the domino falling, him going to the Rams, and just life is beautiful. Life is good, man. And the Vikings are still back in the second round. So let's a couple trade offers. And nothing looks good. But let's recap what happened in the first round. So, off screen, enhance. All right, so Trevor Lawrence 1, Jamar Chase, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Penei Sewell, Devontae Smith, all pretty standard. I'm surprised that the Lions didn't go quarterback in this spot, even though they do have Jared Goff. But, Micah fell, Caleb Farley, okay. Trey Lance falls all the way down to 19. Wow. And the Dolphins take Najee Harris and Joke. I think that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good for their defense, and also adding another running back to Myles Gaskins in that backfield behind Tua. And then the Dolphins again at 18 get Bateman. Wow. I like it, man. See, Darisaw goes to the Bears. That sucks. Tony to the Bucks. That sucks. Aziz falls to the second round. Mac Jones goes to Carolina second round. Okay. So now the Vikings are on the clock. All right, so second round, you got your guy, Zach Wilson. I do want to partake of this very deep and sexy offensive line class. Now, do you go tackle right away? Because Tevin Jenkins is there winking at you. Trey Smith, Dickerson, guys that we both really love. Eichenberg is there. But, the fact that you potentially could move Ezra Cleveland to left tackle would make a lot of sense, and I do want to hammer on the interior offensive line of this draft class. So let's take a look at our picks again really quick. And there's the only downside of the similar is that you have to do this to look at what picks you have coming up. All right, so the Vikings. So we've got 2, 3, 4 still. A 5, 6, 7, 8. So there you go. I'm feeling good, man. Since we got Zach Wilson, everything else is just sort of gravy. So there you go. Previous. No, hide out here. So what do you do? What do you do in this spot? And I know people got really pissed when we drafted a safety relatively high, but Morig is just there chilling in the second round. Do you dive into the defensive lines right away? or the offensive line, because I'm pretty agnostic about a bunch of these safeties, and we can grab and double down on a couple of these guys. Richie Grant, Cisco Thong Song, Paris Ford, Tariq Thompson, Hufanga. Ardarius is certainly there as well. Do we go defensive line early? May as well. Hamilcar. Or do we just grab our guy? Do we just go Trey Smith? It's tough. Onwuzurike is super intriguing, though. I mean, that first step is legit. The first step is something that we haven't had since Ray Floyd. You know what? It's our draft, and we're going to have fun. So Levi Onwuzurike, come on in. Woo! The penetrating 3-tech. And now, I am going to double down on defensive line at some point. Saints offer trade. No, you go straight to hell. You go to hell. That was a little harsh. I apologize. But F yourself. Somehow that's less harsh. No disrespect, but go to hell. So on Onwuzurike, okay, we're on the clock. So now you have 2 third-round picks. Let's see what's left of the offensive line. Banks, Cleveland, Moore. All right, so we missed out on the top end of the guards, but is what it is. Jackson Carman, getting him to play guard is really intriguing. Take a look at the big board. Morig is still there. I think if Morig is there, it might be a little bit too much value to pass up. Now, I don't expect him to be available in the 3rd round. I think he's a first and second round guy. Or do you go Carman? Now we're going Morig. Come on in. Vikings 2nd, 3rd round pick is coming up. Carman goes. All right, now it's time to really dig in on the offensive line. So Brown, Hudson, Christensen. No, but we're digging the interior offensive line. Ben Cleveland is right there. Let's go. Can we get David Moore to last till the 4th round? Or do we maneuver? He might. And yeah, he just went. That's fine. I'm taking Jack Anderson. Michael Rowe, the boat ashore. Plus, so still have 3 4th round picks. Pretty good to go there. Let's take a look at the big board real quick. See Amari, Paris Ford. Man, so Paris Ford is going to be there. Felton. Can Felton wait to that one? So I am going to take... Hufanga's there too. I really like Ford. Or, do we reunite TCU? Because Ardarius is on board. Yeah, we're going to do that. But I'm going to take Jack Anderson with the 3rd, 4th round pick. But I'm not letting Demetric Felton get out of the way. Now, he's listed as a running back, but think of him as a wide receiver, gadget player, return man. Yeah. So on board again. Now I'm just going to grab my guy. So Ardarius, come on in. Plus, we're going to get Jack Anderson. And then also, we do need to circle back. Oh, Shaka Tony's on board. Whoa. All right, so Shaka Tony's on board. I need to figure out a way where I can get both. So I would be more upset if I missed out on Anderson. So I'm going to draft Anderson here. And now we're going to pause and trade. Who's up? All right, so the Chiefs are at 136. I do want to make a deal. So I want 136. Can I give you a future 4th rounder? A future 4th and 5th? How about 4th and 6th? How about 5, 6? No. 4. How about 4 and 7? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm in. There we go. All right, so we're back in. And we're getting our guy, Shaka Tony. Let's go. Where'd you go? Oh, we're in your defensive lineman. To your offensive lineman. Shaka Tony, pride of Penn State. And you still have 5, 6, 7 in this draft. Feeling good, man. Got the quarterback of the future, Zach Wilson. Onwuzurike. Reunited the TCU defensive backfield with El Jefe Gladney. Demetric Felton is going to be your gadgety receiver, running back, return guy. Jack Anderson and Ben Cleveland add size and stoutness to both those guard spots. You move Ezra Cleveland left tackle. Shaka Tony is going to get in the edge rotation. Man, I'm feeling really, really good. Shi Smith. Oh, baby. How'd you get here? Malcolm Kuntz I love too. Khalil Herbert. At this stage, though. All right, so Shi Smith, Cade Johnson showed up and showed out at the Senior Bowl. Let's see here. LeBron Ray. Tonga's there. Naquan. Yeah, I'm interested in Tonga or Naquan in terms of I do want like a backup nose tackle. We've talked about it quite a bit. LeBron Ray, too. I mean, LeBron Ray was a very highly recruited player, just never really found his footing at Alabama. But you have that sometimes at big schools where there's just like a log jam. So Marco Polo. Linebacker. Yeah, KJ Britt's still there. Yeah, we're definitely grabbing him. So we still have 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we double down on quarterback? Nah, don't want a Kirk Cousins. Zach Wilson. So what are we going to do? Wait, I thought Shi Smith was still on board. Oh, I clicked right. Yeah, Shi Smith. Yeah, come on in. Come on. Is either Shi or Darden or Cade or Watkins. Or hell, should we have gotten Dax Milne, reunite him with Zach Wilson? It would have made sense. Oh well. We'll get Dax as a priority UDFA. Interior defensive line, Naquan. Will you make it? Will you make it? Will you make it, man? We just missed him. That sucks. Lorenzo Neal. Lorenzo Neal's intriguing. Junior. Nah, we're going to go small school guy. Forrest Merrill. Go Red Wolves. And then we still have a 7th round pick. KJ Britt, no matter what. Or do we take Patty Fisher? Oh, never mind. Patty Fisher went. Tough Borland. I do like both of the Ohio State linebackers. But, yeah, KJ Britt is my guy. He's my man. Let's go. Let's go. I am pretty pumped up about this. So, the Vikings, just through happenstance, I mean, Stafford goes away. The Niners have limited options of what they can do at quarterback. And, of course, reuniting Kirk Cousins with Shanahan, it does make sense. So the Vikings are able to leverage that deal and get the world. So they're able to package that number 12 overall pick from the Niners. They get a 2nd-round pick from them as well. And the Vikings are able to move up into the stratosphere and get Zach Wilson. And it didn't necessarily harm their future draft picks. I don't think we gave up a future pick to move up from 3. So it was like 12, 14, and a 5, 6, 7, I believe. So Zach Wilson, baby. Just that absolute arm talent, just the moxie, just everything. I am absolutely in love with Zach Wilson. I didn't think it was a possibility of Vikings stuck at 14, but a door was open, and we ran through. 2nd-round pick, Levi Muzuriki, coming in at 3 tech. He's going to be quick penetrator. Does need to develop against the run, but a guy that played multiple positions at Washington can add some versatility on that D-line. And then at safety, so we got Trevor Moehrig as well as Ardarius Washington. So you got the great coverage safety, all-around safety in Moehrig. You got Honey Badger 2.0 and Ardarius Washington getting after that. And I understand. It's like, well, why'd you draft 2 safeties, bro? Well, Harrison Smith is not a spring chicken. Plus, in a sub-package world, you are going to find ways to get Washington on the field. I think Moehrig is going to be your starter right away. But Washington in the slot, working as a money backer, even though he's undersized, but he really is like the Bob Sanders, Honey Badger, whatever backer type of defensive back that you do need in the modern NFL. Offensive line, Spielman ignores the offensive line. Right, so we put off addressing the offensive line just because of the depth of the interior offensive line class, because there is going to be insane value in rounds 3 and 4 in this class, as evidenced by Ben Cleveland and Jack Anderson coming in from Georgia and Texas Tech, respectively, adding size, adding beef, adding girth as much as needed on that offensive line. Both guard spots, I think, frankly, they could start right away, flanking Garrett Bradbury, and then you kick Ezra Cleveland out to left tackle, his natural position. Let's go. Let's go. Demetric Felton, a guy that I'm really falling in love with. He's a running back by trade at UCLA, but use him all over the field. Use him as a receiver. He really could be the new age Darren Sproles, but even a better receiver. And then also use him in the return game. Shi Smith. I mean, what can I say about Shi Smith? He's a lot coming from South Carolina. Now, I understand that you're drafting an undersized, super fast, wide receiver with deep ball skills. Sometimes has concentration drops, but I get it. I get it. Too much value at this point, even though I think he'll probably be drafted a lot earlier. Also, Shaka Toney, where all the hype goes to Penn State about Jason Otway, also Micah Parsons. But, I mean, Shaka Toney is a damn fine player in his own right. Had himself a very solid week, and we actually maneuvered and manipulated the board, traded up some future picks, be able to go get Shaka Toney. He will rotate in with Wanham, etc. Also, Forrest Merrill, defensive tackle from Arkansas State, small school guy. We put off doubling back on defensive line, but is what it is. But welcome on in, Forrest Merrill, plus KJ Britt. I've loved KJ Britt for the last couple of years. He's just an absolute tough, hard-nosed, physical linebacker, and also showed up amazingly at the Senior Bowl this week. I think that just confirmed a lot of people's opinion of him, that he is a tough son of a gun football player and the type that the Vikings absolutely need as linebacker depth. Play some special teams, eventually going to work his way up. But that's it. That is the Vikings 7-round mock draft. If Kirk Cousins was traded to the Niners, I feel like I need a smoke after that, man. That was great. But what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some of Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.